Evening. My name is James Lewis. I am the substitute teacher here in technology education. And for my assignment, I have three courses that I will be discussing with you. Before I start, I'd like to give you a little background about my past experiences. Currently, I am the substitute teacher service for 4 years. This has started my fourth year, and also I taught technology education in Montgomery County, Maryland for 7 years. And before that, I worked at the Pennsylvania Department of Education, and I was hired there for approximately 20 years, over a 25-year period, because I left and was involved with supervisory positions at career and tech centers in Pennsylvania. I'm wearing my mask, and this is part of the program we have at the high school. All teachers have to wear a mask, all students have to wear a mask. In addition to that, we keep our social distance of 6 feet apart, and we clean the tables after every class and wipe them down with sanitizer, as far as what we do with the COVID. Now I'd like to get into some of the particulars about the first course I teach: energy, power, and transportation. We start that program out with covering simple machines like levers, wheel and axle, inclined planes, wedges. All these machines were developed starting back with the Egyptians' time, and they're still used today, and we incorporate these simple machines in a number of projects. The first one is called a mouse trap car. The actual trap swinging back and forth to catch a mouse, that energy, we show how we can use it to actually propel a vehicle that the students make it go fast. We can also control it. We can make it stop at a certain distance. And then we looked and see which one was the fastest. So all these can be done to this car, and the students learn how to adjust the different parts of their cars, large wheels, different levers, and all this helps to control what they want to do. We also have a mag-led design rail car, and we have a track, and for rail travel of the future, they do different research projects in that area. And another area that I know I will be getting involved in before I leave, and by the way, I will be leaving here at the Christmas break, but we do cover air travel. And the school here has just a tremendous equipment for this particular phase of it, air travel, and I can't wait to get into that part. Aided design and drafting is the second course that I teach. The way we start off with this course, we do actual sketching, isometric sketching, and multi-view sketching on graph paper. And then from there, we quickly transfer to computer-aided design and drafting, the software program. And for this year, the school decided on using Onshape. This is accessible by students from home. That means they can work on their projects with their devices at home, the same as they have it here in school. So that saves a lot of time and a lot of money. One thing I'm going to do in particular for this course is to cover some engineering problems and some team problems. For example, I'm going to give them a problem about car racks. Most today, many cars have a rack here, a luggage rack, but when they have to haul some unique objects, say for example, a mattress, a queen size mattress, That's kind of tough to put on top of a car. Students will design ways to handle that kind of a specialty item to carry. And then they have to do research on the weight that the luggage rack can handle and how far it can stick out and what are the basic Department of Transportation requirements for such a rack and what is possible to do. I think that would be an interesting project, and who knows, it could lead to some invention, some new kind of a device to hold parts on a luggage rack. The third one that I'll be covering is called wood technology. And this particular lab, I never seen a lab that has more equipment, state of the art in that lab. It's just filled with all kinds of modern woodworking equipment. And in this particular lab, we stress safety is a big item. All the machine students have to know the parts, they have to know how to operate the machine, they have to pass a safety test before they even start. And for my class, we're starting off with a cutting board and tray combination. In order to do that, they have to be able to operate different wood machinery. For example, a joiner, a table saw, a router, a planer, sanders, drill presses. All this they have to operate to make their first project. So it's quite an undertaking. And then the second project is going to be a rack, a coat rack, and that is more involved than the cutting board, but that involves more machinery, getting into using routers and different layouts. And plus they have to finish these. The cutting board is just putting an oil finish on it, but the coat rack one will require different finishes that require a dust-free room. So, and again, when we finished it, when the students leave that wood tech lab, we have to spray down everything. And during the lab, we wear this mask to make sure everyone is safe and they keep 6 feet apart. One thing I like to say, I've been around quite a bit throughout the state, and I think that this school is just have amazing students, so they must come from amazing families. And I just can't get over how polite they are, how respectful they are, and how focused they are, which are super important for success today. Thank you.